Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, close to home, Utah crash spurs New Hampshire domestic violence survivor to share story. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Amy Cavino.
The Toyota National Clearance Event is now on at Hurlburt Toyota, where all of their new 2018 Toyotas are...
Good afternoon to you, Mike. Joe Fonda is a survivor and a crusader, but as you said, she is struggling today because that Utah plane attack is a carbon copy of an attack perpetrated by her husband back on August 25th, 2001. The memories are difficult, but today she wants victims of domestic violence to know that asking for help is what saved her life. This is the scene from Monday's plane crash in Utah, and this is the scene from 2001, when Joe Fonda's husband of 20 years flew his private plane into their brand new Amherst home, killing himself and decimating everything they owned, except for a single piece of pottery.
Similar situation where there was a restraining order that was served on my husband, and within 12 hours he had crashed our airplane into our home and burned it to the ground.
Joe says she was never physically abused, but her husband was a violent, controlling man.
The banging on the tables, the punching of a wall, the ripping off a phone off a wall.
Joe feels compelled, she says, responsible even, to share her story, the warning signs, and her strategy with other women who right now are afraid of their partner. And it starts by getting out of the house.
That is the most dangerous time, right after someone is served a restraining order.
It was a phone call to a hotline that saved her life. She had scrawled the number on a piece of scrap paper that she still has.
It said pathetic hotline. That's how I felt about the need to reach out for help.
Today, Joe's message to those survivors in Utah is one of love and a shared sisterhood.
She should never have stayed in that house thinking that she was safe. My heart goes out to you, and I'm so grateful that they did manage to stay safe. It's a miracle in my mind.
And Joe Fonda says it was that domestic violence hotline that helped her survive her abuse and come up with a safety plan. If you are a victim of domestic violence in a situation right now, help is truly a call away. The New Hampshire Domestic Violence Hotline is manned 24 hours, and the number is 1-866-644-3574. Live in the newsroom this noon, Amy Cavino, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Commissioner, 1 dead, 2 injured in Mattapan triple shooting. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
I love being a cosmetic dentist because I get to change people's lives. It's not about just the dentistry, it's about making people feel good about themselves. We do everything from simple cleanings to complete makeovers. So come in and talk to me and see how I can help. Newton Dental Associates.
A red Lexus towed from the shooting scene appeared to have its driver's side window shattered. Police say 3 men, all in their 20s, were sitting in the car just after 9:30 in the morning when they were hit by bullets.
It's crazy because, like I said, broad daylight in a neighborhood known for kids.
1 of the men died, 2 others went to the hospital and are expected to survive, thanks in part to a certified nurse's assistant who lives nearby.
It was blood everywhere.
She didn't want her face shown, but the nurse's assistant says when she heard the shot, she ran outside, applied tourniquets to the men's wounds, and kept them talking until ambulances showed up.
So I'm saying, hey, what's your name? When's your birthday? How you doing? And he said his birthday. I said, oh, that's my grandbaby's birthday. Look, you got a good person right here.
At this time, it doesn't appear to be random.
Boston's new police commissioner, William Graw, said the shooting appears to have been a targeted attack. He appealed for witnesses to come forward and blamed violence on what he said are too many guns and judges letting repeat offenders too easily out of jail.
We are sick and tired of when we make arrests, several of the individuals, it's their third and fourth time with a firearm offense. Stay away orders and ankle bracelets do not work.
Now, this makes 34 homicides so far this year in the city of Boston. That is one more than same time last year.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Cause of death released for UMaine football player who died during workout. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
They organized all year long with a shed. Shed happens as Maine's leading manufacturer and retailer of
breaking. While breaking this afternoon, the death of a UMaine football player last month during a workout was caused by a natural heart issue. The state medical examiner ruling freshman Darius Minor died from an aortic dissection. That is when the large blood vessel of the heart literally tears. Darius Minor was just 18. The team was taking a break when he told a coach he felt like passing out. Moments later, he did. The Emmy's office also says that Minor suffered from hypertensive cardiovascular disease. Coaches say he had recently passed several physicals, both in Maine and his home state of Virginia.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And now let's take a look at your U.S. stock market and see how your U.S. stock market closed for this Tuesday evening. And here's a look at that U.S. stock market for all of you. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the green and went up. S&P 500 closed in the green and went up. CNBC IQ 100 closed in the green and went up. Gold closed in the flat and went down. Oil closed in the flat and went down. US 10-year closed in the green and went up. Euro/USD closed in the green and went up. And VIX closed in the red and went down. Dow jumps more than 100 points, snaps 4-day slide as Turkish lira rebounds from record low. Stocks rose on Tuesday as a rebound in the Turkish lira from an all-time low lifted investors' sentiment. White House press secretary can't offer guaranteeing there is no N-word recording. White House press secretary Sarah Sanders said Tuesday that she could not offer a guarantee that the president has never been recorded using the N-word. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with another newscast. And I'll see you back here later on this evening for a news report. Good night, everyone. Bye.